This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
Administrator and for counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, first of all, it's with great regret and sorrow that we would like to inform the court of the death of Larry Birch.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Larry Birch passed away earlier this week, and it was with Larry's hard work, professionalism, and dedication to this case that we have gotten here today.
I know. This is, he took it on, and it wasn't an easy one, so very much appreciate it. I was hoping to be able to tell him personally, so I'm so sorry to hear that he's passed.
Your Honor, briefly, we would like to, this case has endured for over 6 years, and we would like to briefly go through the court what we, together with Administrator Larry Birch, have accomplished over those past 6 years. First of all, we were able to persuade Irene Hunt, the mother of Stephen Paddock, to assign her inheritance to the families, to the estates of the victims who died as a result of the shooting. Secondly, Mr. Birch and our firm was able to identify and take possession of $1.3 million worth of assets. We were successful in selling 2 residential properties and a parcel of real property. We were able to persuade creditors to remove their claims so that the proceeds could go to the families of the victims. We were able to convince Slide Fire, the manufacturer of the bump stocks, to remove its creditors' claim. And probably most importantly, we were able to procure an anonymous donor who donated $63,000 to cover the value of the guns, and for us to obtain the destruction and removal of 49 guns and firearms that were used in the shooting and were owned by the decedent, and we were able to have them destroyed and removed from public circulation, thereby ensuring that not one more person will die as a result of those guns. We are waiving our fees for services rendered in the approximate sum of $190,000 so that the estates of the victims will receive more funds.
Incredibly generous. Thank you.
And, Your Honor, we are here today to ask the court to approve the activities of the estate for the past 6 years, to approve the final payment to Larry Birch of $6,353, to approve the cost advance by our firm of $13,543.91, and to order the payment of all the rest, residue, and remainder of the estate after the payment of administrative costs to the estates of the 61 victims who died as a result of the shootings, the names of which have been submitted to you in camera.
Thank you, Ms. And I had a question about these. I appreciate the fact that you were able to obtain, very thoroughly obtain contact information for all the representatives of the estates. Have you spoken to these representatives? Do you know if some of them are going, this is a nominal amount in the budget of 61 employees. It's not intended in any way to compensate for the loss of these lives. It can't. However, it is a contribution from Mr. Paddock's survivors to the harmless. So I appreciate the fact that that's been done. How are you planning to handle this? I mean, are some of them perhaps, some of them may choose to forego, they may not want to.
Your Honor, what we're going to ask the court to order today is that the persons and entities who have the identities of the personal representatives of these estates provide their names and addresses to us. We will then issue certified checks to the estates of the 61 victims, and then they can do whatever there is an appropriate probate proceeding in their jurisdiction to distribute to the people who are the rightful heirs.
Are you going to be looking for receipts from these folks, or is it just up to them what they do with the check?
Your Honor, we're asking that the court accept in camera the copies of the certified checks that we're going to issue as receipts.
And then we can close the file.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. That's that process. Okay, well, thank you very much again, Mrs. Denton, for the efforts. I know that this was an incredibly burdensome matter for your firm, and you've made a very generous offer here to waive the fees. I did review the fees for the record. I find that the Bresnell factors have been satisfied, that the rate was reasonable, that the incredible efforts were necessary for this matter were warranted. You received excellent results, given the unusual and uncomfortable situation that you found yourself in, representing Mr. Birch in this matter. The results will benefit the victims, as was the wish of Mr. Paddock's mother. Your costs were all reasonable, necessary, and actually incurred, so those will be awarded in the amount of $13,543. Mr. Birch's efforts, again, is so sad that we were able to tell him personally, thank you for what he did, because it cannot have been easy to have been the representative of something this notorious. So we certainly appreciate the fact that he took this on, and I'm just very sorry we didn't get the chance to see him. So I think the proposal that you've made for how you wish to distribute the funds is a reasonable one. This is entirely in the hands of the representatives to do with their certified checks as they wish. And the court will accept proof of issuance of those checks as final settlement of the matter, and will close the file. The petition is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Unless you need anything else, we appreciate, again, very much the efforts that you made in your privilege. And
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
You've been watching Breaking News from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.